Alright, this is going to be, this will be a good one. So we have h of x is equal to x squared over x squared plus 3, and we're going to be on this interval here between -1 and 1. Between -1 and 1. I just want to glance at the graph. Okay, so here's the graph of that function. Here's -1 and +1. And because, well, we can see this graph's got some symmetry going on, doesn't it? Well, you can see this is going to end up being the minimum, and then we're going to end up with two maximums, it looks like. Two maximums and a minimum right here. So we can just kind of look at that. Okay. Alright, so let's get busy. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the derivative. And that means that we're going to be using the quotient rule. So the derivative of the top is 2x times the bottom, I should say the denominator, minus the numerator times the derivative of the denominator, which happens to be just 2x. So hopefully you guys know how to take derivatives at this point in your math career. Okay. And then of course we square the bottom. Now let's simplify this guy down. So we got h prime of x is equal to, so this is going to be 2x to the third plus 6x minus 2x to the third, it looks like. Yeah, and then that's all over x squared plus 3 squared. So we can cancel some things out. Those guys are going to go away, and I'm going to rewrite this. So we have h prime of x is equal to, we're going to be left with a 6x over x squared plus 3, and that whole thing is squared. Now we want to set this guy equal to 0 and get our critical numbers. Okay, so I'm going to take the numerator and set it equal to 0, and it looks like the only solution to this equation, right, is when x is equal to 0. Okay, so that's going to be the only solution, and down here in the denominator there's no way this could ever be 0 down here. Alright, so then we're going to go back to the original h of x, which I might as well just go ahead and rewrite it, over x squared plus 3. So we're going to take this 0 here and we're going to plug it in. So h of 0, and if we plug that in we get 0 in the numerator, 3 in the denominator, so 0 over 3 is 0. So we get 0 over 0. Now we're going to go and plug in our endpoints. So our endpoints, if you can remember, was -1 and 1. So I'm going to plug -1 in. So we got -1 squared over -1 squared plus 3, and that's going to simplify down to, let's see, 1/4 it looks like. And then if I were to plug in, saving some time here, if I were to plug 1 into this, we get the same thing, right? We get 1/4. Okay, so our absolute max is occurring at -1, 1/4, and 1, and 1/4, and the minimum, which is going to be at 0, 0. Right, so I'm just going to write that up here, running out of room. Absolute min, okay, is occurring at 0, 0, and of course we could see that when we looked back at that graph. Alright, I hope that's not too sloppy, and I hope I didn't go too fast for you.